What's up, my rock stars? You're a rock star. I'm a rock star too. Don't you forget it. We ain't gonna let nobody tell us different. I'm Roxanne. Welcome back to my Rocky Life, baby. Today we're about to talk about in this video. We're about to talk about the black woman from my perspective versus the white woman when it comes to romantic relationships. We're going to talk about how we feel when we see a black man with a white woman, or how we feel when a black man leaves a black woman for a white woman, which happens sometimes. Um, I don't know if y'all seen the movie Waiting to Excel with Whitney Houston, Angela Bassett, Leela Roshan, and I forgot the other lady's name. Oh, she's one of my favorite characters in the movie. So they are my favorite character. Although the movie is exaggerated a bit, it does kind of give you a little bit of insight into the plight of the black woman. Okay? And the reason I'm doing this video on this channel, because I have two channels, and I wouldn't do this video on my other channel, what is it, Hannibal Lecter. But anyway, the reason I'm not doing it on my other channel is because it's predominantly black people. I looked at the analytics, and on this channel, it's predominantly white men and a few beautiful, as we call them, snow bunnies. Call the white lady snow bunnies. And I know the reason why I have predominantly white men on this channel, white people. It is because, even though I don't like to call people white and black, I just wish we didn't have to be broken down into being called white and black, because that's not what we are. Like, I'm an American. I don't even like to be called African American. I'm not from Africa. I was born in America. I'm just American. But anyway, the reason why I have predominantly white people on this channel is because I talk about 7-hydro, 7-OH, MIT-45, methadone, kratom. And that's just not really a drug that's popular amongst the black race. Like, most of the black people I know, they are addicted to weed. Black people addicted to weed and alcohol, and they pop, a few of them pop Xannies or beans. Y'all know the beans. I forgot the name. What beans stand for? What is beans? What is that stuff that people Molly's? Yeah, they pop a few. They just now starting to really kind of get hit to perks. But I don't know no black people other than myself that does kratom or 7-OH. That's mostly a white thing. And if women are doing it, a lot of women, I don't think they want to admit it. They don't want to come to YouTube and tell the world. It's their secret. They're secretive about it. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are on it, but they're secretive about it. Same thing with methadone. Like, most of us black folks don't do methadone. My first cousin is the one that got me hip to methadone, and she's black. But most of the people I got it from was white. White people, to my experience, they love to get me high. Like, I got introduced to kratom from a white guy. He used to always just give me kratom. Just always. He used to call it, like, that's when I first got introduced to it. It was like the powder mixed with warm water. He'd always be like, you want me to fix you a, what do we call it? Not a concoction. We called it something. We had a little code name for it. I forgot. But yeah, he used to fix it for me when we was at work. And oh, we used to have fun being high together at work, boy. But yeah, that's the reason why I have mostly white males on this channel, and I probably have some white women that watch the snow bunnies that watch, but they probably don't really subscribe. But I believe that they're watching, so we're gonna talk about, for the sake of this channel, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the stuff that y'all might be wondering, because I want my channel to be interesting. And I've done a video already, saying some of the things that you you all might be wondering about black people. Like why we do this, why we do that, why we act like this, why we act like that, why we say this, and why we say that. But this to say, I come on here and I rock stars and I'm seem like I'm sharing love and positivity, and I am. And I blend. I migrate to white people. Like I've always been friends with the only white people in the neighborhood, the only white people in the school, the only white people at the job, person or people at the job. I always 90% of the time became friends with them. And let me tell you, I ain't never had a white snow bunny cross me yet. I've not had a white girl betray me, make me feel bad about myself, disrespect me. Only black women. Only black women did that. And you know what it is? Because black women are bitches. We're bitches. And like I said, I come on here and don't think you know me because you see me in these YouTube streets. You don't really know me. And I'm a bitch too. I'm just not the type of bitch who would put somebody down and disrespect them for no reason. Like I feel like I've been put down and disrespected and betrayed for no reason. I mean, of course they have their own reason, but not that I've done anything to them. Like I didn't start it. They started with me. But a lot of times I have finished it. And that's what I'm saying. I will finish it because I'm still a bitch. And us black women, we don't take no mess. We don't take no mess. And we don't take no mess. Now we take a measure of mess from men, from our men, we do, but not without static. Not without mouth. Not without getting up in their face. Not without no, boy, bye. We'll get up in your face. We ain't passive like the white woman is. The soul bunny I've seen is more passive. Even her voice is softer and more gentle. And I'm not trying to sound like somebody who's stereotyping or anything like that. But I may be doing some stereotyping. Sometimes there's truth to the stereotype. Okay? Let's just say it. There's truth to some of this stuff. And I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking in general and from my experience. Okay? As living as what people call me, a black woman. They say it's not what people call you, is what you answer to. And I don't really answer to being a black woman, but for the sake of society, at some point you do naturally have to. Um, so, yeah, when we see, me personally, when I see a black man with a white woman, I feel like he has an easier life than being with a black woman. He's going to get away with more being with a white woman than he is with a black woman. Because we got this resentment. Even if you was raised in a two-parent household, it's still, I think we inherited. It's inherited like a resentment and a bitterness of feeling like our man is going to walk out on us anyway. Um, a lot of us are single parents, or we've been raised by single parents where the father is missing out of the household. And it causes us to be, more like the stronger, independent person, woman, versus a damsel in distress. Um, I can turn on my damsel in distress, as y'all have seen in these YouTube treats. I get on here cry, and the cry isn't fake, but I don't have to show y'all. But I do show y'all. So I turn on my damsel in distress. Uh, I let it be known that I would like to have help. You know, financially, I ask for help. I don't care if it comes from a man or a woman. I just let it be known. I be vulnerable on this channel, and I turn it on, but um, and I do kind of have like the damsel kind of way about me, but I'm still got that nature of being a bitch. And in a heartbeat, I'd be like, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. Leave. Who the fuck you think you're talking to? Don't get it twisted. We love to say don't get it twisted. Be like, I'm nice, but don't get it twisted. A lot of time, black woman is the loudest one in the room because in a lot of ways we feel overlooked. We don't want to be overlooked. Okay? We don't want to be overlooked. So, we could be the loudest one, either, verbally or even in the way that we dress. The loud colors, we wear the shirts that boast I'm a queen. You're not gonna see a white lady walking around with a shirt that say I'm a beautiful queen. People will start looking at her sideways. What you mean you a beautiful queen? Like the one white woman could go around and say, I'm blonde and I'm proud. Blonde and beautiful. Without people looking at her sideways. Because everybody already feel like, oh, well, everybody knows that you're the blonde, beautiful princess. Why you gotta boast? Why you gotta talk about it? This is a sensitive subject for black women to admit, but it is what it is. And on this channel, on my Rocky Life, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. But yeah, I can understand why black men would want to be with a white woman. It's probably a refreshing change from the bitter, loud, rambunctious, if that's a word. Don't take no mess. You got me fucked up. You got me twisted. Black woman. I also notice like if a black man try to talk to an attractive black woman, if she don't think he cute, she gonna cut him up, like ignore him or be like, no, thank you. But a white woman would still be like, hi, and entertaining. Oh, okay, you're so sweet. You're nice. Thank you. Like, they're just nicer. And black women is, we think you ugly or we don't like you. You're going to get cut up. You're going to get your feelings hurt. So, I mean, when I see a black man with a white woman, I get it. It's probably the same way when I have white friends versus my black friends. My black friends want to talk about how you built. They want to say things like just inappropriate. Like they just talk too much. They say stuff that'll put you down. Like want to talk about, you know, your man, what he need to do, all in your ish, all in your business about what you got going on with your relationship too. Giving unsolicited advice and stuff. Whereas my white friends, they won't really give you their advice unless you solicit it, unless you ask for it. And they don't make comments about your body, like, whether you too big or whether your breasts aren't big enough or you don't have no butt, your butt ain't big enough. Like, I have a petite build. I don't have a real big butt. I don't have a big butt. And you know how many black girls that made an issue about how I'm built in my body. Like, and I know a lot of times it comes from a place of jealousy because they don't talk about everybody who not having a butt, but should they really talk about me? Probably because they feel like I got it going on, feel like I'm a beautiful, attractive woman, and want to pick out what they see as a flaw on me and try to exaggerate it and talk about it to hurt my feelings. Um, and I don't like being around, I don't like when black women wear shirts, honestly, that say they're the queens. a black queen. Like, that's embarrassing to me. Like, why you gotta announce it? If we can wear the shirt to say we're black queen, then the white woman should be able to wear her shirt to say I'm a white queen or a vanilla queen. But it just like makes it seem like we got low self esteem when we have to tell people we are beautiful. I'm black. My black is beautiful. Y'all ever heard that saying? It's a saying. Even a little song to it. My black is beautiful. My black is beautiful. My hair is beautiful. If we can sing that, then white people should be able to sing. It's just embarrassing. So I see why a black man would want a refreshing change to be with a white woman. I do. I could see why a black woman would want to be with a white man. I date outside of my race. At this at this age and this stage in my life, I honestly would prefer to date outside of my race because the black man is embarrassing to me in a lot of ways. Like, still wearing golds at a certain age, still wearing chains, want to be flashy, got to get the rims on the car, and got to have all the designer clothes to prove what? That you got money? That looks poor to me. I like a classy man. Matter of fact, I was this close to dating this millionaire. He was Italian, older, and when I say, I mean this man had a grapevine. I mean a vineyard in Italy. Got a house in Italy, a house in South America, $1 million home here, and he didn't tell me all this. He wasn't bragging. I just, found out about it. And then people talk, and they was telling me stuff about him. Not knowing we was this close to dating. We was this. We was. I didn't push it. If I would have pushed it, it would have happened because like I said, the black people is usually the more aggressive one. But me personally, I'm not really that aggressive or bold. I'm kind of passive, like a lot of white people are. So, he already had somebody too, but I could have took it. He wasn't married though, but I could have had him, but and I still could, but I just rather, I want God to align things, and I'm not looking for a partner. I'm willing to be single for the rest of my life. Because if you know, if you don't, you're slow. For one, I got the sex issue, like the libido thing going on, where I don't have a libido. So, when you get a man, usually there's demands. He demands things. He wants you. He wants to ravish this body. And I'm just not into that yet. I think it's going to take somebody to really be intimate with me on a whole nother level that doesn't have to do with sex for me to actually want to be intimate in a sexual way. It has to be a psychological connection. It has to be really deep first. We have to be friends first or whatnot. But yeah, I can understand, like I said, why black people would date outside their race. Now, I don't know why the white person would date outside their race and give it a black person. Why do y'all want the loud, arrogant, overly bold, aggressive black people is the question. That's the question I have. But anyway, I know this video was probably cringy for some people. But hey, if it's going to be said, I'm going to say it on this channel. If I feel like it needs to be discussed, and I feel like it's controversial or taboo, on my Rocky Life, we're going to talk about it. Because I do know that my subscriber base is mainly made up of Caucasian, white, or white Americans, what you want to call them, the vanilla folks. So, yeah. Hey, I said it. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. Don't be afraid. Just talk. Just let's talk about it in the comments. Like on this channel we could do it. If y'all want to ask any questions about black people, or why do white ladies do this, I mean black ladies do this, or why do they feel this, way, or anything you've been afraid to ask, what you've been wondering, don't hold back. Not on this channel. I'm here to answer the questions. Alrighty? So that's all I got for y'all in this short video. Ooh, did I go there? Yes, girlfriend, I went there. And do understand this, I don't take no mess. For anybody that see that, yeah, I got these nice little passive ways about me, but I don't take no mess. I'm not about to play no games. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get your issues. Don't, you know, think that it ain't nothing for me to cut anybody off that feel like they might get close to me or whatnot on this channel, whatever. Like, think I'm about to, you know, kiss ass, or, you know, just I'm not the vanilla snow bunny. Not saying the snow bunny kisses ass, but black women just different. You just different, okay? So don't get it twisted. That's what I'm trying to say. Alrighty? But at the same time, I love y'all, rock stars. Alrighty? Until my next controversial video, hurry up and bye.